Isaiah chapter 6 and 8, the Lord had the same problem. And he called out to Isaiah and he says, Isaiah said, I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Who shall I send and who will go for us? This is the question. God is always looking for those who are willing to be vessels of his glory. I want to speak to the church for 1 second here, because if God is looking for those to go for him, but he can't find them, then what is the body of Christ really doing? God has granted every person a function, a grace, an ability. Just like husbands and wives, man and woman, we all have a purpose, a function, a grace, an ability. But we don't want to live it out. We don't want to live out who we are. We're born again, but we don't want to be Christians. We're wives, we don't want to be wives. We're husbands, we don't want to be husbands. We're fathers, we don't want to be fathers. We're evangelists by nature, fishers of men, but we don't want to go. Whom will go for us is God's question. Who will go? And I want you to know today that whoever God calls, he's not going to send you alone. He's not going to send you by yourself. He's not going to put you amongst wolves without grace. He's going to equip you first. He's going to put somebody beside you. You're not going to be alone. But one thing that you have to have one thing: obedience. You have to be willing to say, yes, I'm your disciple. I'm willing to go. Because nobody can force you. Nobody can force you to live out the grace that God has put in your life. But these 70, he said, I'm going to send you out. And he said the same thing. The harvest is truly great. That means that when you go out preaching the gospel, expect that people are going to get saved. Expect somebody's going to get healed. Life is about the gift that God has given you that he has not given me. People get so wrapped up in themselves. They become depressed. I'm not like David, therefore my life sucks. Or I'm not like George, therefore I'm not going to do anything with my life. Listen, God never made you to be David, and he never made you to be George. He made you to be you. And there's something about you that the world needs. God didn't put you here for nothing. He put you here for mission. He put you here for mission. He put you here to be a part of his body, and the body part that you are has a function to make other parts of the body reach destination B. You may not be the foot, but you're the hand that scratches the foot. You may not be the eye, but you're the neck that holds up the head. No matter which way you spin it, you are called with a grace, a purpose to reach out to someone else, to be responsible for the welfare of those around you. If you're a part of the body, you showing up to church, you using your gift, you being a part of the kingdom is essential to the growth of this church.